Hello everyone, welcome back to another how to build video. Since Sariel has recently got his final boss outfit, I thought why not do a video on him. So I will have another video coming out on Red Sariel later on in the week sometime. But today I'm going to do Red Sariel. Or of course like Green Sariel, sorry, I'm getting confused now. So Green Sariel in PvP and PvE do require two different gear sets, only because of, in obviously PvP, you need CC, so you would run him with HP defense. Obviously I don't have a set on him currently, but I normally run attack crit dam, because I don't really use him in PvP. I don't use the goddess team in PvP. But in PvE, you really want to run him with attack crit dam. He doesn't actually have much crit chance, but he still hits very hard when he crits. His cards are very good. So first we have his Cleave AoE card, which is the first of its kind. A Cleave AoE is the first. And he's got a stance with damage reduction, which is very good. His stance gold gives him, I think, 4 buffs for the stance, which means his ultimate hits 200% harder. Very good. His ultimate's okay. There is a big difference between 1.6 and 4.6, which is the slight problem, really. His passive's a bit underwhelming, to be fair. Increase the 4 Archangels' allies crit chance by 8% for each battlefield buff. It's a little bit... It's okay, I guess. It's good if you're running, like, Liz, I guess. Then you get, like, whatever percent... How much do you get? You'd get 40%. You get 40% increased crit... actually, the passive isn't too bad. It's... compared to his relic I think is very good. Decreases crit chance by 3% and crit damage by 8% for 2 turns whenever the hero uses a skill. This can be when he uses his counter skill. Lowers their stats. It's very useful, mainly because you can lower their crit chance by 15% and you can lower their crit damage by 40%. So it's actually pretty sick. Going on to his relic is very, very good, but there is a very slight problem with it that I will mention at the end when talking about the relic. So when an enemy uses a skill on the hero, grants an effect that increases attack by 20% for 1 turn, when inflicting damage to an enemy using skills or counters. Recovers HP by 15% of damage dealt. So what you're probably thinking here is you're probably thinking, oh, when he counters, he regenerates 50% of the HP he deals, with damage he deals. But this recover bit includes his AoE cards and his ult. So you get the lifesteal plus this increased 15% recovery, which is very good. This attack bit is a buff, and it's only there when you get hit, so you don't actually get the buff when you're using normal attacks, but when you have your counter, it gets buffed. But this is the big problem. Let's say you're versing a Barn team, so you've got Margaret, you don't put up any buffs, you don't want to get, ruptured. He dies immediately, because not only is he green, but he buffs himself, and he then gets the rupture effect, takes 2 times damage, and then he takes 400,000 damage, and is instantly killed. You don't need outfits for him. Obviously, I do highly recommend leveling up these outfits, so when people can get this one, because these outfits are universal to Sariel's, and they're going to do it to all the Archangels. So it's always best to level these ones up, as it will save you from having to level up several costumes for certain characters. For example, instead of me having to level up 2 outfits and 2 weapons, I only have to level up 1. So you save double the materials and double the price, which is actually very good. Bear in mind, I think the stats and such isn't too bad. Yeah, crit resistance and crit defense. Crit chance isn't too bad. And the headgear is lifesteal, which is actually very good. The higher lifesteal, especially on a goddess, the easily much better. But yeah, that's it. Overall, the difference that a high ult level can have with a Sariel is the damage. The main thing you probably want is you need 2 sets. But I highly recommend having 2 sets for the Sariels anyway, only because when you use Sariel as a link on Barn, you want to be getting the most HP as possible. So you'll be want to be running HP defense as its association link, and obviously if you're running a attack-based character, for example Rimuru, you want to be running attack crit dam or attack defense. I highly recommend attack defense. If you're making a set for association, don't use crit damage, as the crit damage will not help. You want to run a defense, which will then give him obviously more defense. But anyway, that's it for this how to build. I hope you enjoyed the video. I have a lot of how to builds on my channel, so if you want to know how to build a certain character, which you may not know, or that's actually really good, check it out. I will leave a box somewhere on the screen that you can click on, and it will take you to the playlist that has all of these videos on it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.